You can be soft and still ask for clarity. You can be emotionally generous and still need to feel seen. You can be kind and still say, "This isn't enough for me."
This is Heart Detox.
Hey everyone, this is your brutally honest best friend. I am Jemz, and welcome back to Heart Detox. How's everyone? Doing good? Well, I really hope you're all doing good wherever you are. So, let's get this show rolling, shall we? Let's go. Now, let's talk about something that's been disguised as cool for way too long. Being chill. You know what I mean, right? The version of you that doesn't ask questions. The one that doesn't make waves. The one that laughs it off when it stinks. The version that says, "Yeah, it's fine," when deep down you feel anything but fine. Yes, that's right, that chill version of you. Well, honestly, you're not laid back. You're not relaxed. You're not emotionally enlightened. What are you? You are just scared. Today's episode is for every person who's been told directly or indirectly that having needs is a problem. It's for the ones who got so used to staying quiet that they forgot what it felt like to speak up. For the ones who think strength looks like silence. And for the ones who bend until they break, just to keep something that was never secure to begin with. Well, let me tell you something straight up. You are not chill. You are self-abandoning. And I know, that's hard to hear. Well, you weren't always like this. You didn't start off second-guessing your texts or letting "it's whatever" become your relationship standard. That actually happened over time. It happened when or after you got made to feel like wanting more was a burden. After someone rolled their eyes when you ask for clarity. After you realized that silence kept the vibe safe, even if it already wrecked your peace. So instead of being needy, you became low maintenance. You became the person who never asks for too much. But here's the thing no one tells you. Being low maintenance doesn't mean having low standards, low self-worth, or low needs. You can be soft and still ask for clarity. You can be emotionally generous and still need to feel seen. You can be kind and still say, "This isn't enough for me." And that doesn't make you clingy. That makes you honest. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you really said what you needed? When was the last time you stopped pretending you were okay with undefined, casual, almost when what you really wanted was a real connection. So again, you're not chill. You're just scared that they will leave if you ask for more. But if asking for something real makes them pull away, that is your answer. That's your only answer. They say real love is supposed to feel safe. But how can it feel safe when you're always walking on emotional eggshells? You shouldn't have to make yourself smaller just to be chosen. You shouldn't have to silence your needs just to stay desirable. Because, again, that's not love. That's fear. And fear doesn't build connections. It builds cages. Here's what they don't tell you. Real love doesn't punish you for having needs. It shows up for them. It doesn't flinch when you ask for clarity. It doesn't withdraw when you're vulnerable. So the strongest thing you can do now is to stop pretending that nothing's wrong when everything inside you is screaming for more. So ask yourself, what part of me have I been silencing just to be accepted? What have I convinced myself is not a big deal just to avoid rocking the boat? And what would it look like to stop abandoning myself? Now, say this with me. Ready? I am not too much. My needs are not a burden. Being clear about what I want does not make me weak. It makes me brave. I don't need to be chill to be loved. And I need to be me, fully and honestly. Now, if this episode felt like a mirror, you're not alone. You're just finally seeing the parts of yourself you stopped listening to. And you're learning to listen to it again. This is episode 2 of Heart Detox, and it's just not about calling out the situationship. It's about coming home to yourself. You may grab my ebook, Situationship is Situation Shit. It's out now on Amazon Kindle. Just go to my website, heartdetoxbyjemz.com, and click the Read Now button. Of course, if you have any suggestions or comments about the show, or if you feel connected with the episode, write it down below. Write it down in the comments. Until next time, my friend. Reminder, we're just getting started. Again, this is Jemz, and this has been your Heart Detox. Talk to you soon.
This is Heart Detox.